Hey there, fellow Americans. If you've been anxiously checking your Social Security account balance and wondering about those rumors of double payments hitting accounts, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the breaking news that's sending shockwaves through the Social Security community: double payments of $4,356 and $2,145 that are scheduled to roll out in just 48 hours. Before we get into these life-changing details, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay updated with the latest Social Security news that could put more money in your pocket. Now, you might be wondering, why are these double payments happening, and do I qualify? Well, let me break it down for you. The Social Security Administration has implemented this unprecedented move as part of their 2025 emergency response to rising inflation and cost of living challenges facing millions of Americans. These payments aren't just random numbers, they're carefully calculated based on specific beneficiary categories and their current benefit levels. Let's talk about that $4,356 payment first. This amount targets beneficiaries who are currently receiving the maximum Social Security retirement benefit. If you've worked for at least 35 years and consistently earned income at or above the Social Security wage base limit, this could be you. But here's the crucial part: you must have waited until age 70 to start claiming your benefits to qualify for this maximum amount. The question on everyone's mind is, why are they doubling this specific amount? The answer lies in the complex calculations that factor in both the cost of living adjustments and the special emergency relief provisions enacted for 2025. Moving on to the $2,145 payment, this one affects a broader range of beneficiaries, specifically those who fall into the middle-tier benefit bracket. You might be asking yourself, how do I know if I'm in this category? Well, if your monthly Social Security check typically falls between $1,800 and $2,500, you'll want to pay very close attention to what I'm about to share. This double payment initiative aims to provide immediate financial relief to those who rely heavily on their Social Security benefits for day-to-day expenses. But here's something crucial you need to understand about these double payments: they're not just free money being handed out. They're actually an advance on future cost of living adjustments, strategically distributed to help beneficiaries cope with current economic pressures. Think of it as the Social Security Administration giving you early access to funds you would have received over the next several months, all condensed into one substantial payment. Now, you're probably wondering, what do I need to do to ensure I receive my double payment? This is where things get interesting. Unlike previous Social Security initiatives that required complicated paperwork or phone calls, this program has been designed to work automatically for qualified beneficiaries. However, and this is absolutely critical, you need to make sure your direct deposit information is up to date in the Social Security Administration system. When was the last time you verified your banking details? If it's been more than 6 months, you'll want to log into your My Social Security account right away. Speaking of the My Social Security account, let's talk about how you can use this powerful tool to track these incoming payments. Have you set up your online account yet? If not, you're missing out on crucial features that could help you monitor these double payments. The Social Security Administration has added a new dashboard specifically for tracking these emergency disbursements. But here's the catch: you need to have an active online account to access this feature. Don't worry if you're not tech savvy, I'll guide you through the setup process later in this video. Let's address another burning question I've been getting from viewers: will these double payments affect my tax situation? This is incredibly important to understand. While Social Security benefits are typically subject to federal income tax if you exceed certain income thresholds, these double payments come with special tax provisions. The Social Security Administration has worked with the IRS to ensure these emergency disbursements don't create undue tax burdens for beneficiaries. However, you'll still want to consult with your tax advisor to understand how this might impact your specific situation. Now, here's something many people aren't talking about, but you absolutely need to know. These double payments could potentially affect other benefits you're receiving, such as Medicare, Medicaid, or Supplemental Security Income, SSI. Have you considered how this influx of cash might impact your eligibility for other assistance programs? Don't worry, I've done extensive research on this topic, and I'm about to share some critical strategies for managing these payments without jeopardizing your other benefits. One question that keeps coming up in the comments of my previous videos is, what about people who receive Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI? This is where things get really interesting. SSDI recipients are included in this double payment initiative, but the qualification criteria are slightly different. The payment amounts might vary based on your current benefit level and disability classification. If you're an SSDI recipient, you'll want to pay special attention to the next section where I break down the specific eligibility requirements. Here's something that might surprise you: these double payments aren't just affecting individual beneficiaries. They're having a ripple effect throughout the entire economy. Have you noticed how local businesses in retirement-heavy communities are preparing for this influx of cash? Some are offering special promotions and discounts timed specifically with these payments. But before you rush out to spend this money, let me share some smart strategies for maximizing these funds. Let's talk about timing. Why 48 hours? The Social Security Administration chose this rapid deployment strategy for a specific reason. By rolling out these payments quickly, they're aiming to minimize any potential system overloads and ensure smooth distribution. But here's what you need to know about the actual deposit timing: it's being staggered based on your Social Security number. Have you ever noticed how your regular benefits are deposited on different days depending on your birthday? The same principle applies here. What about married couples where both spouses receive Social Security benefits? This is where things get really interesting. In cases where both partners qualify for double payments, the timing and amounts might differ. The question many couples are asking is, do we both get the double payment, or do we have to choose? I'll explain exactly how this works and what married couples need to do to ensure they both receive their entitled amounts. Security is another crucial aspect we need to discuss. Whenever there's a major Social Security payment initiative, scammers come out of the woodwork. Have you already received calls or emails about these double payments? Here's what you need to know: the Social Security Administration will never contact you asking for personal information to process these payments. They already have all the information they need. I'll share some vital tips for protecting yourself from scams related to these payments. Now, let's address something that's causing confusion for many beneficiaries: the relationship between these double payments and the regular cost of living adjustment, COLA, for 2025. You might be wondering, does receiving these double payments affect my future COLA increases? This is a complex topic that requires careful explanation. The short answer is that these payments are separate from your regular COLA, but there are some important nuances you need to understand. Here's a crucial detail many people are missing: these double payments could affect your Medicare Part B premiums for the coming year. Have you considered how this temporary increase in income might impact your income-related monthly adjustment amount, IRMAA? Don't worry, I've researched this extensively and will explain exactly what you need to do to minimize any negative impacts on your healthcare costs. For those of you wondering about retroactive payments, yes, there is a provision for beneficiaries who might have missed previous payments due to system errors or processing delays. But here's the catch: you need to act quickly to ensure you're included in this retroactive payment process. Have you checked your payment history for any discrepancies? I'll show you exactly where to look and what to do if you find any issues. Let's talk about state-specific implications. Depending on which state you live in, these double payments might be treated differently for tax purposes or benefit calculations. Have you checked your state's policies regarding Social Security income? Some states are adding their own supplemental benefits on top of these federal double payments. I'll provide a comprehensive breakdown of state-specific considerations you need to be aware of. For those of you who are still working while receiving Social Security benefits, these double payments raise some important questions about the earnings limit. Will these payments count toward your annual earnings limit? How might they affect your benefits if you're under full retirement age? These are crucial considerations that could impact your decision-making about work and benefits in the coming months. Now, let's discuss the long-term implications of these double payments. While they provide immediate financial relief, it's important to understand how they fit into your overall retirement planning strategy. Have you thought about how to best utilize these funds for your long-term financial security? I'll share some expert strategies for making the most of this unexpected windfall. Here's something many financial advisors are discussing: the potential impact of these double payments on other retirement accounts and investments. Should you adjust your investment strategy in light of these payments? What about required minimum distributions from your retirement accounts? These are complex questions that require careful consideration of your individual financial situation. For those of you with dependent children or grandchildren receiving benefits, there are special considerations to keep in mind. How do these double payments affect benefits for minor children or adult disabled children? The rules are slightly different for these cases, and you'll want to understand exactly how they apply to your family's situation. Let's address another important aspect: the impact on SSI recipients who also receive Social Security retirement or disability benefits. The interaction between these different benefit programs can be complex, and these double payments add another layer of complexity. Have you considered how to manage these payments to maintain your SSI eligibility? Now, let's talk about reporting requirements. While these payments are automatic, there may be certain situations where you need to report their receipt to other government agencies or benefit programs. Do you participate in any means-tested programs? Understanding your reporting obligations is crucial to maintaining compliance and avoiding any potential issues. For international beneficiaries living abroad, these double payments come with additional considerations. How will international banking regulations affect the transfer of these larger payments? What about currency conversion implications? If you're one of the many Social Security beneficiaries living outside the United States, you'll want to pay special attention to these details. As we wrap up this comprehensive overview of the 2025 Social Security double payments, remember that staying informed is your best strategy for maximizing your benefits. Have you subscribed to this channel yet? Hit that subscribe button and notification bell to ensure you don't miss any updates about these payments or other crucial Social Security news. And don't forget to leave a comment below with any questions you have. I read every comment and use them to plan future video topics. Before you go, take a moment to share this video with friends and family who might benefit from this information. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to Social Security benefits, and these double payments could make a significant difference in someone's financial situation. Remember, staying informed and taking proactive steps to manage your benefits is the key to maximizing your Social Security income. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with more updates on Social Security benefits and retirement planning strategies.